Well, Stephen Miles has told Queensland nurses and paramedics they have some of the best wages and conditions in the country. It comes as the Premier cops backlash after offering big perks to tradies. President of the Nurses Professional Association, Cara Thomas, joins us now. Cara, good morning to you. Tradies will get double time when it rains, a full month of rostered days off each year. If there's 75% humidity, they can down tools, but nurses are struggling to pay their bills. Is that about right?
That's about right. It does feel a little bit like they're giving perks to their union mates leading up to an election. We've got nurses that have literally just worked through a pandemic where masks were under lock and key because there weren't enough PPE and we were supposed to reuse our N95s. And we've got 75,000 nurses that have left across the country, it was recently reported, since COVID. And we've got a health system in crisis. We've got nurses working double shifts. We've got nurses working understaffed. They're having to cancel elective lists. We've got our elective surgical waiting list blowing out. It was reported to nearly 500,000. We've got emergency times blowing out. We've got people literally dying in ambulance ramping. If our conditions are so good, why are nurses leaving in droves with our pay barely keeping up with inflation and librarians and retail workers sometimes paid more than nurses that are literally saving lives?
Righto. The Premier's department is pretty sensitive at the moment, so they've got onto the phone to Andrea Crothers, our reporter, and effectively said, I don't know what nurses are worried about, what you're complaining about. Our teachers, our nurses, our AMBOs have among the best conditions in the country. Respond.
The best conditions in the country. We've got literally nurses off on stress leave because of the workload. I mean, we really are in the midst of an absolute crisis. Our perinatal, so babies are dying at double the rate they have in the last 4 years. They're hiring bureaucrats at a higher rate than they're hiring doctors, it was reported. I mean, we need to restructure the healthcare system so nurses can deliver the care they want and get the pay rises that they deserve if we are going to incentivise people in. And we've been campaigning for locally autonomous hospitals with locally elected boards, not appointed by the minister, where we can decrease this bloated bureaucracy, get the front line back on the front line, have accountability to the local people, and that we've done the numbers. That'll save something in like $8 billion, which we can reinvest in health services that our population needs and the pay rises that nurses deserve so that we can actually deliver.
Right on, Cara. Keep fighting the good fight. Appreciate your time.
Thank you.